This is another thing, which is crazy. All right? Are you with me? When you pump blood out of your heart, something called an ejection fraction. Okay? That's the amount of times the blood is pumping. Normal's 50, right? You don't want to be lower than 50. You can even be a little bit more, and it's even more pumping, right? I had a guy I know who had a fucking heart attack, and he had 36, and this guy looked like walking death. He has since been getting better. It's something that can get better if you figure out what's causing it. All right, I'm going into deep medical stuff, but it's pretty simple. Just think about the amount of times your blood pumps. It's called the ejection fraction. As you know, I've had a low heart rate for a long time. That's why I put in a pacemaker. Athletes are 55, but that's because they're so in shape. I was lower than that. I would be at like 37 when I was in, elementary school, and I was like running the first base, like, ugh, because I just didn't have the juice. So the one day when I had COVID, I was testing my heart rate, and my heart rate, I put in the thumb, and it was like 35, my heart rate. And I just felt like, as I was laying there, I just could feel like there's nothing moving. Like my heart's not beating that much. And I was like, for those who had COVID, and I'm like, this is not fucking good. And I'd get up and I'd try to fucking move and get it going. And I'm like, and my girl next to me is fucking like, and she's a super cheerleader. Okay. Fucking like performed at the Nationals flips, and she's fucking, and with Chumash blood. You know what that is? That's a Native American tribe. A lot of Native American in there. No, you can't fuck with them. And I'm more up than she is, and I'm like, this is not good. Like this is not the way I expected this to go if this goes the wrong way. And my lawyer saved my life with the Joe Rogan cocktail, and I'll say that forever, 100%. And I'm telling you that for context because before that happened, and since then, sometimes you can get readings. So I told you 50 was good. You want to be around 50 or a little above. I was doing readings, and my ejection fraction was 38. Okay? Remember, the heart attack guy was 35. And then my last two tests was 31 and 29. Do the math. Lower than the heart attack guy, and I never had a heart attack. And that was before COVID. So when I'm fucking laying in the bed with my COVID, I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm freaking myself out, and I'm just laying there. I'm like, I just got to beat this fucking thing. And I'm like, hopefully my heart won't stop fucking beating. Like, that's what I was thinking, looking at and I was watching the Sugar Bowl with my chick, and we're both just like, and I just tried to drink a broth. 29. Now, my doctor's like, look, man, these readings aren't exactly accurate. So it could be lower. He goes, I'm concerned, but just keep in contact with me. So I would call him, and, I was having the COVID, and he's like, just hang in there. Yesterday, he said, your ejection fraction's at 43. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, it went up like 10, 11 points. He goes, now, I don't know if it's accurate, but I'll take it. He's like, I'll take it. And I'm like, how do we do that? He goes, I don't know. He goes, I don't know. It's been low for 5 years. Now, my buddy who had a heart attack, who's a comic, is now fucking on the mend. He has a different thing than me, and he looks amazing. But his ejection fraction went back up to 50. Mine, my doctor said, you'll be lucky if you ever get to fucking 40 again. I'm at 43. Now, he said, these readings are all over the place, Jamie. But AI read it. Remember when I told you? I paid the extra money for AI to read it. And he's like, it's very precise, Jamie. He's like, I'm not going to say it is, but it says 43. And he goes, and there's room for improvement. So I'm almost 54 years old. I've had a low ejection fraction since before I was 50. I have, knock on wood, clean pipes. I have, knock on wood, a increasing ejection fraction. And I eat all the foods that they tell you shouldn't eat. No vegetables, no booze. I take mushrooms over the counter from my brain that are in capsules. I drink water. I fly 2 to 3 times a week. I fucking am always doing something, and I feel really good. I have fucking 8 jobs. Knock on wood. That's what it is. This is what my last 5 years of my life has been, is just whittling down my life, cleaning out my life, keeping it simple. Let's just simplify the life. Keep the people you want in your life. Get rid of the toxicity. Get the food you want in your life. Get rid of the toxicity. The fucking party, toxicity. Fucking any females, if you're single, get rid of them. They're toxic. Keep positivity, health, and wellness. And do a pull-up. Try to do a pull-up. If you can't, hang. Eventually, you'll do a quarter of a pull-up, then a half. Do a push-up. If you can't, do a partial plank. I'm telling you, simplicity, simplicity, simplicity. They don't want you thinking. Did you ever notice how much they want you distracted? And I told you this in the last video. But we went from the roast of Tom Brady, which was amazing, every comment killed, to the next day, the Met Gala, which I don't pay attention to the next day, the NBA playoffs. Like, there's always some sort of fucking shiny thing over here, so you're not looking at something over here. That's my opinion. As soon as the NFL season ends, the fucking NCAA season heats up. As soon as that's done, the golf season. As soon as that's done, the finals start. As soon as that's done, 2 cents. You give them basketballs and gladiators, and they're happy, folks. That's what this Bill Cooper said. Look into him. So that's that on that. I don't know. I'm far from a doctor. I'm just a guy who's about to be 54 years old that can fucking stretch and very limber. And I am a little dumber, but knock on wood, I feel good, and I'm eating the things that they say you shouldn't eat. Local. This has nothing to do. I hate to break it to you. I'm trying to make every theme like I hate to break it to you. I hate to break it to you. The food they're selling you is shit. Keep it local. Get a jar of local honey, local butcher, local eggs, local cheese. I don't care if you spend $100 and it costs you for a week. Guess what? Try to get a couple extra hours at your shift. I know that sounds like asshole-ish. The food, if you eat it properly and 2 good meals a day is all you fucking need, man. I'm telling you. 2 good meals a day, and start with yourself. Take care of yourself, and then as you get your house in order, you can help your neighbor, your wife, your kid. But in order to help them, you got to help yourself first. I'm sorry. You have to take care of yourself. And I'm a big believer now in mental health checks. Like, I worked to the bone until I was nuts. Well, the whole business has changed. The world has changed. Everything has adjusted since COVID. So it's like, take a minute, fucking look up, fucking take 10 minutes and sit in the sun. I had a melanoma in my back, and for years I never went in the sun. And now I'm starting to believe it's the sunscreen. Do I think that melanoma is in my gene pool? Yes, it is, because my sister also had it. And my brother got, who's alive, saved both of our, he both noticed both moles, and we both got it checked. So, very fortunate. I mean, it's something that's very common, but if it goes unchecked, it can get bad. So look, I've been very fortunate. I've had things that are weird, but I've been able to beat them, knock on wood, so far. And I'm just saying, I don't believe Big Brother. They lie, and we have to talk about it. And that's why they want to ban the big thing, because they don't want us talking. They don't want us talking. And if they call you a conspiracy theorist, it's because they're brainwashed or they're working for the fucking bad people. You can call me crazy. I do not care. I just wish you would keep an open mind. That's all I try to do. It's like being directed in a scene. Just think of yourself as an actor. The director, they may tell you something that you never saw when you were developing this character. And you go, oh shit, I never thought of it like that. And boom, that's how your great art is made, because the director will see something that you don't see because you're so focused on your performance, and he's seeing it as the tableau of the picture. So think of it like your life. You're an actor, and think about, you have to keep an open mind, because that's what great acting is being open and being vulnerable and being a know-it-all. No one likes a know-it-all in life, and no one likes a know-it-all on the set, because you never get better and you never learn. That's my 2 cents with that, guys. This was a long rant. I didn't mean to have it this long, but hey, like, subscribe, go to the Patreon, go to my tour dates. Hate to break it to you, but steak is okay. Peace.